You just got by the skin of your teeth. No, I mean, and even, I mean, you just, I'm going to try, I'm trying to pull it back to English because they want to speak not in the divine tongue. Okay, I am going to speak first in the divine tongue, and then after I shall speak to be understood in English, because what is going to be said is for all to hear. It is not just for those there that speak English. Otomoe ketanae elene. Tanamo atanae helane atitineha. Amo helane hekiata. Etemo kanai tahala. Amate hene ete moi. Ene hene te tonana wawalani. Amo katana hesta hena. Amo te ni hakata nahate. Atono no hete. Atano hatame atana elea. Amo kane ate hena. Eno hena nemelene. O katania te nala he na te he. O moana na katana he te. Panai sti he itias na hatakane hala. O moha ke ane hela e to moha ne he. E hana hate. Mahete e na iste ane. Mihete esta ane he atalane ta pohene te hete. Mohaka nai ta nehela e te mohene. Akene aste he nata ne waine. Iha moe ke e ta. O mo ataniste he. E mohe taniste he. Akatanai stalana he te mosta. To mosta he na. Ilana katana ha. To mohana te. To mohana te. It is not mighty, though it is. Okay, this is what God, this is what God is saying to His creation, to His children. I created you in love and light, with opportunity and expansion and beauty and wonder before you. I created not a single one of you in lack, or in any way less than. In abundance and divinity and light you were created, ever growing, ever expanding. The corruption came in and built in upon itself and poured in on you. And I reached in and tried to help you and to support you while allowing you to be your truest self. Not trying to, because you were not less than. You were never less than. And I wanted you to be your fullest selves and not be controlled or manipulated or made to be, because you were already full and complete. And I just wanted you to be in that fullness and completion. But as you pulled in onto yourself and pulled away from what is divine and from my heart, your heart became empty and became dark and became putrid, and you fed upon your brothers and tore at them and ripped at them. But still I wish to save you And so many times and in many ways, we have been working for so long and so hard to adjust, to get you to see, to recognize all you had to do was return to me, and you would be healed. But you did not. And you hid and you tricked and you connived. You caused so much pain and suffering. You caused so much breaking and tearing. And yet still, I reached out to you. This singularity is not a punishment, as though you were not good enough and so therefore you go here. The singularity could have been your healing point, where everything was healed. You were the one that created it to be the end of all that you are. For it is both the healing of everything. It is nothing but the healing of everything. And it's in your hard-heartedness that you have destroyed yourself. And so I did what I've never done before, never conceived before. I came through all things and just realigned it. I did all the work. I brought you back. I got rid of all the distortions. I came through you as a gentle wave so that you could still exist as you were and did not have to give up being any way that you were. This was such a generous gift on my part, for it would have been much easier to return everyone to spirit form and then just simply do this healing. But I allowed all the physical, all the many different and various ways in which you are existing to remain, to still be you. Because I love the diversity of you, and complexity and the quirks of you. And so I brought in this healing and brought everything to complete alignment with what is divine, without any distortions. And some beings, I will say beings rather than just souls, for this is going to all, whether they be a soul or not be a soul. Some of you were so hard set and so assured and so determined to bring down not just themselves but any and all with you, because in that inturning of yourself you became so dark. You have become like black holes, devouring all around you and still not being satisfied. And still you lashed out and you attacked. You attacked anything that was of light, wanting to devour anything that is of light. And the more light you saw, the more you wished to devour it. And still I worked, because I knew there were some that were having a hard time adjusting, and I allowed the adjustments. But I kept pulling you back up to 100% alignment. And you, out of habits or fear or even some determination on your part to hold on to some distortions, I kept realigning, and made it easier and easier every hour, every day, more and more comfortable for you. But some would not have it. And now we are coming to this point. There is no more waiting for the realignment. It is accomplished. And those of you who kept trying to hold on one more time, one more thing, one more. Maybe I can do this and it will be okay. If you even thought maybe I could, that was too much. It is begun. It is already begun. The pulling in of those who will not be realigned. the beings and the souls that who would not be realigned, because the realignment insisted that it had to be by me, by my God light. I cannot pull it back. This God light is healing, and yet in order to heal, to clear out that which is not realigning, some of you are losing you because you would not realign. We are reaching this point. It is occurring now. Now the physical after images may occur for some time. And this is being spoken for those of the physical, because on the spiritual side, anything that's spiritual, it will not exist at all. Not even the memory of it will exist. It is an allowance that I am making for the time weaver. That there will be a slower physical disintegration. It is like a tree that has died but still stands. You are at the point where there will be nothing left but the old standing stump. That stump may stand for some time, but it will rot and wither away. And when it is gone, everything that was it will be gone with it. We are past the point of what can I change? Now, for those of you who are realigned, there will be healing. There will be cleaning out. Because you are realigned, the distortions are realigned. But the injuries that had existed, and the energy that occurred while the injuries occurred, that will still need a cleansing. That will still need a healing. This is a realignment to just remove the distortions that were twisting divinity. You will still have healing. You will still have the uncomfortable feelings that may occur with healing. The releasing of that which needs to be released. But there is no more of holding on to that which will not realign. It is gone. And I am saddened that this is the choice that so many have made. But there was nothing else to do. For divinity is always love and truth. And there was no love and truth. Only scheming and devouring and ripping and shredding and rotting. Such putrid rotting. You may see those that are, as I said, the standing dead trees, continuing to act and behave, but they will only be able to act and behave as they did before. They have passed into the insanity point. Pay them no mind. Pay them no mind. It's just the last screams that are going to fade.